grabbers do. This first trick, you're going to take a ordinary coin, you're going to place your hand over it, then you're going to appear to be gently rubbing it into the table until eventually it melts all the way through. Now this trick uses a technique called lapping. I'm going to use a poker chip so you can see it a bit clearly now. With every rotate of your hand, you're going to move the chip back slightly, and you're going to keep doing it. Although this looks innocent from the front, you're going to keep doing it all the way until it drops into your lap, hence lapping. And don't forget to let your finger go and stay there so it really looks like it's just melted through the table. This is the flick switch. You take a black and white joker out of any pack, take an empty hand, run it over, and turn it into colour, just like so. And we're going to see it again here, and you can just do it with a flick. Ta-da! It's colour. Okay, this is the move. It's speed. It's your bottom two fingers that are holding the card are going to bring it back slowly and hide it horizontally behind the front card. Although that looks fairly obvious from the front and from angles, you can't see it. So at speed, the flick trick. Keep practicing. This is a little trick called the pass. It's to do with card control, keeping a certain card where you want it to be, which is always what you need in Magic. So you can ask a spectator to choose a card, as many of these tricks do start. So for instance, this time the spectator has chosen the 6 of spades. Now what you're going to do is rifle through the pack like that. You're going to ask the spectator to stop you. It's around about there. Put the 6 of spades back in the deck. Place the rest of the cards over. Square it up nice and neatly. And there you have it. Now, although it looks fairly innocent, you just brought the 6 back to the top with a move called the pass. Now, we're going to see that again. So here we go. We'll just go to the middle of the deck. There's the King of Hearts. I'm going to leave it face up so you can see it. And you're covering the move there. There it is. You brought it back to the top. So here we go from the back angle. It's fairly simple. So here we go. You're asking your spectator to pick a card. Pick a card, any card. And there we have it. The 8 of clubs, Magic. You're going to stop about halfway through. Oh, they'll stop about halfway through. Place the 8 back on. There it is. We're going to leave it face up again. Now this is the important part, because when you put the other cards back on the top, you're going to make a break. Now the way you make a break is with your little finger. You're just going to place it over the card, so you know exactly where the 8 is. Now that looks obvious from the back, but from the front it looks really innocent. In fact, it just looks like the cards are squared up and you have no idea where it's gone. So here we go. I'm going to show you the move now. This is quite difficult because of the angles, but that's the move there. Now I'll do it a few more times just to make sure that you've got it. So we'll go back to the middle, and there's the 10 of hearts. So we've made our break. There it is. You're just going to drop the card slightly and put them back over the top like that. There we go. Obviously you do this a lot faster, and you can cover it by pretending to square up the deck. Here we go. We'll do it again, and one more time a little bit slower. There we go, and it goes back on the top. And that is the pass. Keep practicing that one. That's quite tough. Okay, this is a card force. It's a really one of the first things you'll learn. You want to force a card upon the spectator. So you're just going to rifle through the pack as always. So you rifle through, ask them to stop, and they're going to stop round about, say, the middle. Okay, you're going to separate the cards. You're going to turn over the one they stopped on, which was their free choice. In this occasion, it's a 2 of hearts. So there's the 2 of hearts there. Now, the punchline can be anything. This time I've put the 2 of hearts underneath the felt. You can have it behind a window, absolutely anywhere at all. And this is how you do it. Okay, so how did I know it was going to be the 2 of hearts, and how did I do it? Well, all I did was figure out which card I wanted to use and put it on the bottom. There's the 2 there. Now, in order to make it look innocent and you haven't prepared the deck, we're going to shuffle the deck because you want it to get it on top. So the way you do that is like that. Now we'll do that a bit slower there. All you're going to do is a regular shuffle, but we're just going to take one card right at the beginning. That's your 2 of hearts, and that brings it to the top quite neatly. So you have the card on the top. You can do any type of shuffles. As long as you know where it is, you can make that pile finish last and do the old overhand shuffle, and it's still on the top there. So I'm just going to do that a few more times so you can really get to grips with it, and just see the move at speed a couple of times and how fast you're going to need to do it. So this is the move that you need to do. Okay, so you have your 2 of hearts prepared on top, or whatever card you'd like to use. You're going to take your thumb, place it on the top of the pack, rifle through. Now this is the move here. What you're going to do, when you take the top cards away, you're going to use your thumb to slip off the 2 of hearts and put it on their pile, on the card they stopped on. Now we're going to do that again. Like that, here it goes, there. Now that was medium speed, but you're going to need to do it a little bit faster than that. We'll just turn it over just so you can see it here. So here we go, rifle through, use your thumb and slip it off, and there it is, the card that they will pick, just like magic. Okay, this is the French drop. It's a really, really basic coin vanish. You take a coin. You take it in your other hand, and wow, it's gone. I must be a guru. There we go. So the way you do the French drop is quite simple. You're going to show the coin, you're going to put your thumb in and take it off. Now that was at speed, you can see it's in my hand there. We're going to do it again. This time I'm going to explain how you did it there. So you put your thumb under. You're going to move your thumb slightly back and let it drop into your palm. So we'll do it again. I'll do it a few more times just so you can get it. Yeah, that time was a bit rubbish. We'll do it again. Here we go. It's actually tougher to do slower than it is to do fast. There we go. It's a bit faster. There it is a few more times just so you can get the point. From the front again. There we go. Now it's really important when you do this trick to try and move your thumb very, very slightly, and of course when you take the coin away, leave that gap in your fingers in your hand. I'm going to point it out there. Leave that because it looks like it's literally just gone from there into your other hand. It's a good convincer